Good morning and happy Valentine's Day. I forgot to say that. Happy Valentine's Day. Um, all right, so yesterday we had a nice rally. Oops. As you can see, we went from the middle of the distribution all the way up, broke above the previous week's high. We left two sets of single prints, and then we landed right at that 90-day point of control. So for today, we have to look at if this area holds. So we have a combination of that low volume area, two sets of single prints, the previous week's high. So all of that needs to hold for the move to continue higher. We could also have a rotational day where we just rotate here around that 90-day point of control, which is a magnet, and we could attempt to break, fail, come back, go back up, and then stay rotational there, right? You can see that at the top of that distribution. Let me show this chart because this is a little easier to see. Once we broke above, we have this in J period, we left those single prints. K period kept going higher, and then we stayed rotational up here. So this is one distribution, two sets of single prints, and then another distribution down here. So you can see that on the overnight session, we did fill the first set of single prints and tested the middle of the K period, and now we are rotational here. So what I'm going to be looking for today is if we come up above yesterday's high, then we can look for that midnight price, overnight high, this untested point of control, which is at 61.48 and a half, and then above that we have that the target from a while back that was 61.56, and then January high, and then all-time highs are right around the corner. If we cannot hold above yesterday's high, then watch the single prints, because the first touch of the single prints should be a long, right? Like it should be there should be some buyers defending that. If we fill the single prints pretty quickly, we could see a bounce at the bottom end of the single prints. But then if that doesn't hold, then we have this distribution that we could go through this pretty quick and at least test yesterday's half, which is at 61.04, which is right above value area high, right above 6100. So it wouldn't surprise me if we just bounce there and we don't get to tag value area low. There's a lot of areas where we can look for bounces. So shorts are probably not the best idea in this market, unless we start breaking below yesterday's value area low with volume, with internal supporting, with volatility moving higher, etc., right? If that's the case, then look for shorts, and at that point we're gonna be trading here, right? So very good chances that we hit that 20-day point of control back here at 60.88. And if that's the case, then this is a look above and fail, and then we are likely to travel all the way back to the 60.60 area and possibly lower. It's hard to say where the bottom of that range is. So far, this area was the first area of support. This is the second area of support. But we could take this whole range pretty quickly if we don't hold above this area. So Um, as I keep saying, remember, and I always keep this in mind, but it's not, it's not a prediction, but seasonally speaking, we are ending a very bullish period soon, and we're gonna start a bearish period into the second week of March. So it wouldn't surprise me to see a continuation higher today, and possibly beginning of next week to trap more longs and then just drop like a rock and drop through the whole distribution. That's what I'm thinking. It's a likely scenario. But we gotta take it one day at a time. I'm just saying, if you have longer term portfolios, keep that in mind. But for day trading, we just focus on the previous sessions and the short term levels. NQ, similar story. Trading up here. We have all-time highs at 22,450. If we get above this 22,000 area, then right here, right, that untested point of control is at 22,300, and then all-time highs right there. So it's a little more bullish. You can see that we're trading closer to the top of the range. Well, probably about the same right now. Earlier it looked a little more bullish, but now it looks about the same. But it's trading above January high, and ES hasn't tested January high yet. So if watch value area low, which is at 2250, if we accept inside of it, then look for a retest of the previous week's high, where we can see a bounce. If that doesn't hold, same as ES, right? Entering into this distribution, targets value area low, and then the 20-day point of control. Crude. So crude is trying to get above it was trying earlier to test that monthly pivot and bounce right from it. Came back to the 5-day point of control for today. I'm just thinking it's gonna stay in this range. In the middle, you guys know, in the middle of the volume, I don't like to initiate trades, so I'd rather wait for a move to the extremes and then look to fade that to the middle. So in this case, I would probably wait for a retest of the 20 moving average, or wait until we have some the open and establish the range for crude. And gold, sorry, I keep losing my screen. Gold, did it make new highs? No, it didn't make new highs yet. Oh, hold on, because I have the evening sessions turned off. But so it got almost to that high. Remember I said the other day when we were here, I said long to retest the height of the range, and we almost got there. And now we're pulling back into the 5-day point of control, which shifted up here to 29.45. Look at that volume node, high volume node, 30 to 32, right? If we move below this and keep the move down, then that's the target. And look for bounces in this area, the 29.05 to 29.12. Bounce back to the 29.30. We just had some news right now, right? U.S. manufacturing, U.S. industrial production month over month. And we have U.S. business inventories at 10 a.m. and oil rig count at 1 p.m. And then Fed log and speaking at 3 p.m. And then Monday, remember, there's no market. We're closed on Monday for, I don't even know what holiday it is. You didn't see the gold chart? Hold on. You see it now, right here? Yeah. So I was saying that, yeah, it's President Day on Monday. I was saying that this day right here, I mentioned that long with the stop below this low to retest this high, and we didn't quite get there. We almost got there, but not yet. Now we're pulling back, and I said if this down move, this pullback continues, look for this 29.30 to be tested, and then look for bounces in this area between 29.05 and 29.12. If that doesn't hold, look for a retest of this 20-day point of control at 28.87, and then at that point I would assume that we're moving lower because we already retested this and bought, and if this doesn't hold, then we're likely going to see sellers take it into the 28.65 area. Alright, I think that's about it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And happy Valentine's Day.